In China, there are many kinds of buns. They are part of tianxin, and they can be salty or sweet. I show you the recipe of Char Siu pork buns, called Char Siu Bao. They are very popular and appreciated. Here are the ingredients for 12 buns. You can find the list and all the recipes on my website, cookingwithmorgane.com. I start by preparing the dough for the buns. I invite you to follow my video, Basic Dough for Chinese Buns. I also invite you to watch my video, Char Siu Chinese Barbecue Pork, to find out how to make this delicious and homemade pork dish. I cut the Char Siu pork into small cubes. In a saucepan, I put 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 125 milliliters of water. I mix. I dissolve 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 1.5 tablespoons of water. I boil the sauce over medium heat. When it starts to boil, I add the Char Siu pork cubes. I stir and I bring to a boil again. Then I add the cornstarch with water to thicken the sauce. I stir for 30 seconds. I add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. I add some ground pepper. I stir. I cut the fire and I let it cool down. I cut 12 parchment paper discs of 8 cm of diameter to put under the buns. I divide the dough into 12 equal parts. If you prefer smaller size buns, you can divide the dough into 16 parts. I put them under a cling film to prevent drying. I flatten a piece of dough. I spread it into a disc of about 8 cm of diameter, leaving a thickness in the center. I put 2 to 3 teaspoons of filling in the center. My left hand pushes the dough, making a fold towards my right hand. My right hand pinches the fold. After each pinch, my left hand slightly turns the bun. And I continue to wrap the filling. You can completely unclose the filling or leave a small hole. I put the bun on my workboard and I make it turn while I round its shape. I lay it on a disc of parchment paper in the steam basket. I leave space between each bun because they will rise during cooking. I let them sit for 15 minutes. I steam them over high heat for 12 minutes. After 12 minutes of cooking, I cut the fire. I let the lid ajar for 10 minutes to gradually lower the temperature. This will avoid a heat shock that would shrink the buns. The Char Siu Bao are ready. You can keep them in the freezer once cooked and cool. Bon appétit! Thank you for watching and sharing my recipe. Rendez-vous in my next homemade dish video.